Yes, uh, already yesterday we have discussed about some of the concept which is related to programming part. In that, we can discuss three things. First, how we can set environment setup. There are the two ways to set the environment setups. The first one is temporary path, and the second one is permanent path. Temporary path can deal only with the command prompt. My particular command prompt, if you are going to be open in your particular command prompt and just you can type Java C. The number of commands means the number of directories is going to be opened. If this number of directories is present, now the Java is ready to use in our machine. That is the first thing. The second thing, yesterday I can say that Java, I'm using which version? Java space hyphen of version. You can type it. It will be shows which version of Java I'm going to use. Here the Java version 1.8.0, and here the runtime environment already predefined build, and this is an a host of 64-bit server virtual machine. Why? Because my particular machine is in a 64-bit operating system. That is only the reason I can install 64-bit. If I am using 32-bit operating systems, then you can use 32-bit, either Java 7 or Java 8. Okay, we can say that is a JDK 7 or JDK 8. Okay, that is a thing already I explained yesterday class. That is the first one, environment setup. The second thing, the first Java program as a initial stage, as a learner stage, as a developer, as a programmer, must and should, he has to learn, or anyone going to learn the primary functionality of any programming language. That is the first Java program. We can say that if you can learn any C program, that is included the first program hello world, we can say. If you can learn the Java, that is also one of the program, that is hello world in Java. Same, depending on your programming languages, you can learn depending on your needs. Now, in our particular session, we are discuss about Java identifiers, because if you are going to learn any kind of programming language, must and should, there are some kind of rules and regulations will be there. Same as it is in our particular programming language also define some kind of rules where they are going to be defined whenever we are declaring our particular class. Why? Because Java is a object oriented programming language. That is a object oriented programming language. Why? Because everything we can call with the object. Object in the sense visible thing. For example, if you are living in a room, room will be consist of fan, light, pen, paper, everything that is object, because everything we are going to call with the help of the object. How we can create this object? With the help of our particular class. That's why in our initial programming process, we can declare our particular class with the help of the class keyword. Okay, already I said yesterday, the class followed by your particular class name. In that class name, how you can declare, how you can identify with that particular class, because that is having some kind of rules and regulations. Depending on that particular rules, we are declare my particular class. That's why here some of the rules will be there. Those are the rules is called as identifier rules. We have to follow those identifier rules. And the second concept is that keyword. Okay, what is mean by keyword? What are the keywords present in your particular Java? Okay, those are the another thing. And the third thing, whenever we are going to write any kind of the programs, must and should we can declare some kind of types. Those are the types we can call as data types. Okay, those data types we are going to be declared. That's why here I can say that Java identifiers and keywords and data types. Okay, those are we can learn very clearly in this session. Okay, the first one, Java identifiers. What is mean by identifier here? Okay, what is the purpose of the identifier? Means here, identifier in the sense those are the rules. Some of the rules will be there. Here, the rules. What is the rule that? Okay, whenever we are declaring our particular class, okay, that is following some of the rules. Those are the first rules. Okay, all identifiers must and should starts with the letters. Either those letters are alphabet small a to capital Z or capital A to capital Z, and they will be allowed only the two types of special symbols. Okay, those are underscore and dollar. We can say that that is a currency characters. Means the first rule is that whenever we are declaring any kind of the identifiers, must start with your alphabetical value, either small a to small z and capital A to capital Z, and it will be allows the only the two types of the special symbols. Those are the capital, those are dollar and underscore. That is the rule number one. The second thing, after the first characters, okay, whenever we are declaring the first character, either the capital A to capital Z or small a to small z or the dollar or underscore, then after it will be consist of combination of the characters. Combination of the character in the sense alpha numeric values. Means alphabetical values will be there, along with that numerical values also we can declare. That is the rule number two. If I am going to be declare the rule number one, rule number two, the first thing, alphanumerical values, if we are going to be declare those numerical values, then what it will be happen, there are some kind of identifier expected. We are getting that kind of error. That's why first we are going to be declare your particular. Okay, what we are going to be declare, the first thing we can declare your particular alphabet value, then after we can declare your characters, either the 1 2 3, whatever that is. The third thing, the Java keywords. Okay, the next is I am going to declare that keywords, the Java keywords cannot be used as identifiers. Why? Because, okay, why we are not going to use keyword in the sense those are the predefined words. Okay, every word is having its own meaning, every word is having its own specification. If we are going to be used, there is a problem, it will be happening, that mismatching. Okay, to overcome that problem, here the Java keyword cannot be used as a identifiers. Okay, already class is a keyword, again we are going to be declare the class, then what it will be happen, that is also the mistake it will be happen. That's why the Java keyword cannot be used as a identifier. That is also one of the rule. The third thing, identifiers are the case sensitive. The case sensitive in the sense capital A is different and the small a is different. Okay, that's are the identifier, the case sensitive, we can say that. Those are those identifier rules. By following, whenever we are writing any kind of the programming, if we are going to write any kind of the programming language, must and should we can follow with this kind of identifiers rules. Okay, those are the first rule, the second rule, third rule, fourth rules. With the help of these fourth rules, we can declare our particular things. Here I am explain with clearly those identifiers. The first rule already we discussed. Okay, the rule number one I can say. Okay, alpha numeric values means in rule number one it will be consist of a small a to small z and capital A to capital Z, or okay, and it will be consist of your particular symbol, that is underscore and dollar. Okay, dollar symbol it will be allowed. Okay, those are only that special symbol, that is a currency symbol, we can set that. Okay, that is the currency symbol. Okay, that is currency symbol. Okay, this is the first rules. Okay, means for example, whenever I am declaring my particular class. Okay, first here the declaring of particular class. Okay, class must and should followed with the class rules. That is, we can say that identifier rules we can say very clearly. If whenever I am declaring this, okay, this is my particular class. Okay, class followed by identifier rules. Here the class followed by your class name. Okay, class along followed by your particular class name. Okay, how we can declare this class name? Okay, what is that particular class name identifiers rules? Okay, here my particular class. Okay, class is a keyword. The first one I can declare class is a my particular keyword. Class followed by my particular class name, in the sense it is consist of your alphabetical values and the numerical values and the currency symbol and the dollar symbol. Okay, here I can declare class followed by class value, that is capital A B C. Okay, this is the one way to declare your particular class. Okay, and another way to declare to my particular class. Okay, class will be followed capital, or else I can declare the class with a class name small abc. This is also one way to declare. And the third thing, the class followed by your particular class name underscore b. Okay, here also we can declare, means it will be allowed this kind of special symbols only. This is the correct way to declaring the roll number one. Okay, this is thing. And the second rule, okay, whenever we are declaring the roll number two, okay, the second number, the first what it will be consist, first consist of a to capital Z and capital A to capital Z and numeric values. Okay, it's consist of your particular numeric values. Okay, whatever the values we are going to declare, okay, those are the numeric values we can follow. Okay, here same like this example for declaring the roll number one. Okay, here how we can declare class followed by your class name A123. This is the correct way. Okay, and the second way of declaring your particular class, class followed by small a123. This is also correct way. And the third thing, I am declaring my particular class. Okay, class followed by a underscore 123. This is the correct way of declaring your particular class. This is the roll number one and this is the roll number two. Okay, and the rule number three, what is the third rule? Okay, whenever we are declaring my particular class, those are keywords are not allowed. Okay, here the keywords are not allowed. Why? Because keyword in the sense those are already predefined word in any programming language. Whenever we can declare that any programming language, they are having some specific words. Okay, these are having some specific words. Okay, those are the keywords. Okay, here the keyword, whenever we are declaring our particular class with the help of this keyword, here I can declare class followed by your class name. Keywords in the sense, already for example, I can declare same like this, private. Private also one kind of the keywords. That's why this is not allowed to declare your particular class. Why? Because these are your predefined word. Okay, instead of the private, you can declare your anything. You can declare your name. Okay, here we can declare same like this. That's why we can declare the keywords are not allowed to declare your particular class. Okay, this is also one of the rule. And the third thing, okay, the fourth rule is that it is having the case sensitive. Okay, case sensitive in the sense it's having its own specific meaning. Okay, small a is different or capital A is different. There is a difference between small a and capital A. That's why we can say that this is a case sensitive. because this two is having its own specific meanings. Okay, those are that case sensitive. What is the case sensitive? In these situations, how we can declare my particular class? Okay, in this situation, I can declare my particular class followed by your particular class name, that is your particular A123. This is also the correct way. And here class A123, because capital A123 is the different, small A123 is different, because this is the case sensitive. Okay, that is the reason for that we can declare our class names in the correct process. Okay, these are the defining of your class names. We have to follow these identifier rules. With the help of these identifier rules, we can declare our particular classes. Okay, this is one of the rules. Okay, these are the identifier rules. So must and should, we can follow these rules only. With the help of these rules, we can declare your particular class. Okay, this is identifiers. And the second thing, keywords. Okay, already we have the rule of the keyword. Okay, what is mean by keyword here? Okay, one of the rule is there, identifier third rule, keywords are not allowed to declare the class name. Okay, here the keywords. Keywords are the words that have already been defined for the Java compiler. Okay, for example, if you are going to learn any kind of the programming language, any one of the compilers will be there. In that compiler, every programming language or every compiler can be having the predefined words. Those are the words we can say that keywords. That's why keywords are the word that have already been defined for Java compilers. They have the special meaning for the compilers, because the public is having its own meaning, private is having its own meaning, everything is having its own meaning. Okay, this is the meaning of it. That's why the Java keyword must in your information, because you cannot use as a variable or the class or method or anywhere. Okay, if we cannot declare with that your keywords as a variable name, we cannot declare with a variable name as in a class, we cannot declare with as in a method name. Okay, that is already having its own meaning. That is only the purpose of your keywords. And you cannot use the keyword as an identifiers in Java programming, because it's are the reserved word in a Java library, because everything is having its own library and it is used to perform the internal operations. Okay, if you can take any kind of a programming language, it's having the internal operations. In these internal operations, we can use, okay, in these internal operations we can declare or we can use this kind of keywords. Okay, that's why we cannot declare as in a keyword like as in a variables or your class names or the method names or whatever it is. Okay, here there are the load of keywords will be there. Those are the 52 plus 1. Okay, we can say that 52 plus 1 keywords, not 53, because some situations null cannot be considered as a keyword. In that keyword, abstract, byte, class, do, extends, for, import, long, private, short, switch, or everything, these all are your particular keywords, because every keyword is having its own specifications, or every keyword is having its own meaning. Okay, that's why we can say that these are the total keywords present. Okay, because the keyword depending on the data types, the keywords depending on the control statement, keyword depends on the access specifiers. Same like this we can say. For example, if you are going to discuss about the keywords depending on access specifiers, public, private, static, synchronize, these are the keywords depending on. If we are going to discuss about the keyword depending on the data types, integers, long, byte, short, float, double. Okay, if you are going to declare with that keywords depending on your operators. Okay, operators for, while, do, do while, break, boolean, these are only the keywords depending on this, or the keywords depending on the exceptions. The keywords depending on the exceptions in the sense here the public the exceptions, try, catch, finally, finalize, these are the keywords. or the keywords depending on your particulars return types or the packages or the interfaces or the news or strip or the super and throw and throws. These are the different things will be there. Okay, these are total keywords because these keywords cannot be used. Okay, these are already predefined words in our Java compiler. Everything is having its own meaning. That is only the reason we are declaring that keywords are not defined as a identifiers. Okay, this is the rule for that identifiers and the keywords. Here, whenever we can discuss about your particular Java first program, already I can given that class is a keyword class followed by your particular class name. Here the public static void main, here the string we can pass with your particular argument, whatever the argument we are going to pass here. You can see this is the string type of argument we can pass inside your particular main method, because your particular executions can be start from here only. Okay, the main method is going to be start your particular main methods. From here only the executions will be started. System is a class, it will be present in lang package. Output is in a print output stream. Println is a method. The responsibility of your println is whatever the output we are going to be print. Okay, this everything I can explain yesterday. Here the class and public and static and void, along with that main and string argument. Okay, everything these are explained, and the system and out and println, these three things are going to explain. If whenever we are going to be compile, whenever we are going to be execute our particular program, okay, after writing your compilation program, if we are going to be compilation process, okay, if we are going to be compile the program, the compilation operators is going to be executed. Means Java C, Java compiler, along with that your file name, Java along with that your class name. So we can declare the file name is different or class name also different. Okay, depending on your situations we can declare two things, the file name and the class name, the different ways we are going to declare. Okay, after writing your particular program, this is happening. Why? Because how it will be going internally, means whenever we can declare the, whenever we are compiling your particular program, the class file is going to be generated. The responsibility for that class files, after generating of your class files, the class loader is responsible to load the class file. Okay, then after bytecode verifier is going to be verified whatever the codes is going to be generated in our particular class. Then after it will be moves to interpreter, then after it will be goes to runtime process. Then the runtime process we can view your particular output in your particular hardware. Okay, this is happening in internally. This is the internal process of your particular things. Okay, here whenever we can say or whenever we can write any kind of the program, okay, of by using this identifiers rules. Okay, if we are going to be follow this identifier rules, how we can write. Okay, first I can give the brief things. Two things I can explain. Okay, those are the first thing, the same class name and the different class names. By following with these identifiers rules, I can explain these two things. Okay, here first thing, just I can declare the first one directory. Okay, this is your particular directory. Okay, here SA is my directory. Okay, whatever the program I am going to be created here, I can say, okay, this is my particular directory. Okay, this is empty. Okay, then after first I can open notepad plus plus. With the help of the notepad plus plus, I can execute my particular program. Okay, here the first thing I can write my particular first program, class followed by your class name, must and should followed with these identifier rules. Here I can use a underscore 1 2 3. Okay, this is my identifier rules. Okay, then after I can call my particular main method, that is the public static void main. Okay, here within the main method I can call the argument, that is an a string. Okay, arguments, instead of argument whatever we can pass, that is SA. Okay, that is our particular SA, that is also one type of argument I can open. Here class, then after I can open class also, class open. Then I can pass the statement of system dot out dot println. Okay, system.out.println. Here, welcome Java. Here I can close the class main method. I can close your particular class. Okay, this is my particular first program. Okay, now I can save this. Okay, where I can save from the desktop. Already I created the directory of SA. This SA, what is my particular class name here? A123. Just A underscore 123. Okay, that is your A123. Okay, this is my particular class. Okay, here then after, okay, I'm created these things. Okay, then after I'm going to be created. Okay, just I can save this. Okay, just now I can go to command prompt. This is my particular command prompt. Where is my directory? Your particular C users PC cd space desktop. You can change the directory. Then after again cd space your SA folders. Okay, cd space SA. That is also we can change the directories. Okay, here I can go to Java C, Java compilation process of your particular class name. What is your particular class name? File name a underscore 123. This is my file name dot Java. Okay, here see what it will be shows. What it will be shows Java C file not found exceptions. Why? Because you can find out this problem. This is your A. Here the file type is normal file. I am going to save. Okay, this is the normal file I am going to save. Okay, normally I can save this file. Okay, to overcome this problem, what I will do here, I can save this file dot Java extension. Must and should we can use the Java extension. Okay, now you can open your command prompt. Okay, these are the errors when we are going to practice your particular program. This kind of errors are happening. Okay, now here Java C space a underscore 123 dot Java. Now you can see. Okay, now the program is executed because we are not getting any kind of errors. We are not getting any kind of exceptions. This is one type of things. Okay, now the program is properly executed. Okay, properly executed process. Now here you can open your particular directory. Here what it will be happen? Okay, this is my Java files. Here the class file is going to be generated. This is my particular normal file. Okay, this is the class file. Then after what will be happen? It will be goes to whenever we are going to be run your particular program. Okay, if we are going to run your particular program, what it will be happen in the sense, this is going to load with the help of the class loader. Okay, this class is going to load with the help of the class loader. Then after it will be moved to bytecode verifier. Then it will be verify this interrupt vector. Then we can view the hardware. This is happening within fraction of seconds. Within fraction of moments it will be happening. Okay, that is the process. Okay, this is the process of your particular runtime process. Okay, now this is the class verifiers. Okay, now you can open your particular code. This is the code and this one is your compiler. Okay, now we can compile. That is the Java followed by your class name. What is your class name? Here the this is your particular class name a underscore 123. Okay, now welcome Java. Okay, we can get your welcome. So now you can get welcome Java. Okay, this is the things we are going to verify in your particular programs. Okay, okay, this is we are going to see. Okay, this is the first step. Here what is the first process? The class name and the file name both are same situations. If you are going to declare with the same situation, if the class name is different and the file name is different, okay, then how we can create these things? The class name and the file name, these both are the different situations. Okay, in that situations, how we can declare? Here the class followed by your class name. Okay, that is K123. Okay, this is my class and class will be open. Next here the public static void main. Okay, here public static, this is not a mandatory. The second thing I can give. Okay, main. Here the string, whatever the string I can pass. Okay, here arguments. Okay, here I can write these arguments. Open the main method, close main method, close my class. Here I can write down your my statement, that is system.out.println. Okay, this is my particular statement. In this particular statement, test class name different. Okay, this is my thing. Just I can say what is my class name here, k123, but my file name is h underscore 123 dot java. Okay, here my file name is, you can see, h123. Here the class name is k123. Okay, now this is the same directory. Now the compilation process, java c space, here the file name I am going to take. What is my file name? h underscore 123 dot java. Okay, now you can see there is compilation process is done successfully. Now you can go to directory. Okay, I'm considering h123 is my file name, but here my class name is converted. See here, dot class file will be generated with the help of k123. Okay, k underscore 123. Okay, this is the process. Now I can compile and execute Java, run the program Java with the help of here k underscore 123. If we are going to try h underscore 123, then what it will be happen? Could not find or load particular main class. Okay, we cannot find out your particular class. That is, we could not find the load your particular main class. Why? Because my file name is h123, my class name is k123. That's why we can run, okay, with the help of Java k underscore 123. Okay, that is the case. Small k you are going to be considered, then what it will be happen? Same, because they could not find your load main class. Why? Because small k is different, capital K is different. Why? Because this is a case sensitive. Now we can take Java capital K underscore 123. Now you can text. Okay, then text class name is difference. Now you can get output. Okay, this is the second process. This is the second example of the class name is different and the file name is difference. This way also we are, there is no mandatory rules for to declare the class name or the file name, but whenever we can declare this particular class name and the file name concept, must and should. Okay, the class name and the file name must and should both are the same. In which conditions? Whenever we are declaring your particular class name as a public. Okay, now the second thing. Okay, now third thing, the class name and the file name, the different situations are the same situations. In what situation? If we are declaring the class name as in a public, in that situation, so we can declare both the class name and the file name must and should same. Now here I am declaring public, okay, class. Okay, here I can declare the class name is yes underscore 123. This is my particular class name. Here the public, instead of public, static public void main. Here string arg. Okay, here I can declare my particular main method, system.out.println. This is my statement. Here test class I can declare. Just I can open, close, I can close. Now you can save in the same directory. That is, my class name is yes underscore 123. Same like this. Now the process of compilation, same Java C yes underscore 123. See here, what it will be happen? The class names capital S 1, 2, 3, okay, are accepted if annotation processing is explicitly request. Means the annotation process explicitly request in the sense this is S123, but this is the normal type of the file. Okay, this is going to be saved with the help of your Java type. Okay, it is required the Java type s123 dot Java. Must and should we are going to save with the help of dot Java. Now you can compile dot Java. Okay, then it will be compiled successfully. The second process, Java space yes underscore 123. Now you can just, okay, that is your test class is compiled successfully. If I am considering instead of yes, a, I can take. Okay, now the second situations, the compilation. Okay, now it will be happen. See, the class SA123 is a public, should be declared as in a file name, must be same declared because I am using these things. These are the three things of your particular Java identifier rules and Java keywords. And by following these keywords, how we can declare your particular class. Okay, this is your particular first identifiers rules. Okay, these are your identifiers and your particular keywords in your particular programming concepts. Okay, these are the things we are going to discuss. Okay, clear? Yes, clear.